So another day, another GeoGuessr setup, and today it is the daily challenge, and this is day 6. I'm really playing with my setups here, so let's go together. Let's work on this together. Okay, I'm playing easy play. Day 6 on fire. Oh man, this is European or American. I think that is blue, white, and red. Is that France? Or is that is that France or, oh my goodness, I can't remember. Honestly, should I be playing this game? Augustiner, Einstein. I don't know, this feels so different. I don't know where this is. Music House, Jan Boomen. Ah, this is definitely not France. It just doesn't feel like a European country I've been to. It could potentially be, it's not German. And the reality is I did not recognize that flag. And that is my fault. Mit Packschein. It does have German vibes. Oh, definitely German. Anything with Strabe, via Strabe, mouse Strabe, computer Strabe, anything Strabe, German. So I'm just gonna sit pretty here, knowing it's Germany. I've been to Munich before. I've been to Berlin. I've been to. Is that the 2 places I've been to? I've not been anywhere else, but that's a nice place. So I'm gonna go. Don't know where it is. We're just gonna have to plant the plug somewhere. Okay, it is Potsdam. Potsdam? I have been to Potsdam actually. I've definitely been to Potsdam, but I don't remember that. But 4,500, no problem. Okay, this is looking for me. If it's not African, I don't know where it is. It's not African. Could be, oh, come on. Could be, if they're driving on the right, it could be Manila because of the, yeah, if they're driving on the right, because of the people that I see. But it's not clear where they're driving. This is a Spanish-speaking part. Gobierno de Mayaguez. It just gives me vibes of favela, which I've never been to. It's just that it looks well populated. Where would the town be? I feel like at the bottom. So we're going to go to the bottom. I don't really see I feel like they drive on the right side because the cars are, a lot of them are parked on the right, except that random guy who is not following the rules. There's always one of those people. What I find interesting is I don't see any language anywhere. But some palm trees, but not a lot of palm trees. Pare, definitely South America. I need to see a flag. Padre Aguirre. Aguirre. Guys, I'm in a town, but I'm stuck. You know when you get stranded and you don't know where to move to? Like, look at this. This is pretty. So it's a town where there are numbers on the houses, very clear. Security is an issue. I'm actually going to say Colombia, just because I know that security is an issue everywhere, but when you see these kind of high fences, then it does tell you security is a big deal. There's a big town somewhere. Oh wow, look at these, some flags. Chile, because I know this is Chile. So it's quaint, it's so lovely. I'd love to visit. Invite me, please. Let's be friends, Chile. Let's be friends, Chile. Okay, we're just going to go Chile and stop wasting time, because I've learned to waste time doesn't help me. It's such a cute place. I'm just going to go with there. I don't... Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. Oh my word, never been to Puerto Rico. Oh, I'm so disappointed. This is the thing with confidence. It comes for you. So I was wrong with the flag. I was so sure it was Chile, which means I don't know. I really admit I don't know flags. This looks like an American house just because of the architecture of it. And when you see a truck like that, you see big cars like this, you don't see the typical small Renaults and the Toyotas, then you're like, okay, it's definitely American. But on the other hand, the language here is French, Saint-Étienne, Saint-Ambroise, cul-de-sac. So it's quite possible, this is definitely either Canadian or some kind of French-Canadian island. Is it an island? I think, is it an island? There's a big highway there. You don't necessarily need that on an island. So it just gives me American. So it is a part of Canada, suspect, that is close to the US. What we want to do is look for a stop sign. This says arrête, but it's still not Canadian, but it says stop. We know it's not Europe. We know it's America. It's the Americas. Tout marque vente. So we are in the right place in terms of sensibility. It's just a question of location. I'm confident it's Canada, but I'm not I'm confident it is French speaking. I think sadly I have not seen a single person. I'm really just looking for an indication of location, because it's not giving me Canada land itself, but it's giving me some kind of island or port area, but it's a cold area, so it's somewhere to the north, to a more Garage Manger et Tremblay. All right, guys, we're gonna have to take a guess to start searching. It has something to do with Canada. It's one of these islands, I think. There's got to be a French-ish one somewhere here. We're gonna go Saint-Emilion, Saint something and Maquillon. I was wrong. Sometimes you do too much. Sometimes Saguenay, Saguenay. I have no idea. If you're from Saguenay, please, can we be friends? Because this video is about friends today. Okay, this is already giving me, if not Germany, Eastern Europe, but cold part. And it is possible, but we shall look up the cars. Small cars, a Renault there, Renault here, I believe. These kind of old cars, most Americans will not be caught dead in these, trust me. Look at this. I would. So French cars. So definitely Europe. We just need to figure out what country. So this is Cyrillic writing. We're gonna say it is not, it's definitely not Russia. So let's just rule out the big country, but it's definitely Cyrillic. It's giving close to Greece somehow. Cyrillic Greece. Let's go back to the beginning. Sometimes I don't really know where to go. and this is the situation here, folks. But you know, I'm resolved. Actually, let's see if there's a flag here or something. I can't get any closer. And by the way, a week ago, I would never have been able to say Cyrillic. I would have identified that the language is somewhere in Eastern Europe, but even just knowing that is such a big deal. See, the guy was curious. He looked back at the Google car. Okay, let's try and find our way somewhere. Like crappy stuff. Could it be, okay, some kind of Cyrillic speaking country near France, because they obviously have French cars. We have 42 seconds to go. Okay, France is there, so it's not Belgium, Luxembourg, Austria. It could be Slovenia, Croatia, could be Hungary. Let's see. I failed to get out of here, just so that you know, everyone knows. So it's impossible for me to even figure out what language, what country we are in, because I can't get out of where I am. Let's try this again. Okay, we don't know. We're gonna go Croatia. It was, wow, I definitely didn't have that. St. Petersburg. Would never, I didn't have enough information. And that's because I just kind of got stuck. So let's go ahead and try this one, see where we are at. This is one of the syllabic languages. See, I couldn't even say that before. Syllabic. I can see oh man, I wish I knew flags. Oh man, I'm terrible. Cambodian. That was lucky, guys. Lucky. Cambodian People's Party. So the flags have a bit of blue, white, and red. I don't know what flag that is, but you know what? Sometimes it pays. I'm one of those people who just seems to sit in the same place. Let's see the houses. I like how it's brick at the bottom and it's kind of this modern American felt influence at the top. So where are we? In Cambodia, they definitely drive on the right. Have I been to Cambodia? Yes, I've been to Cambodia. I've been to Siem Reap, and it was the best holiday I've ever had in terms of location. Angkor Wat I've been to. I also went along the Mekong River I went along the Mekong, and it was the most amazing experience. It was just lovely. I just kind of felt very hot after, because you can really get sunburn. But this is so nice to see what their houses look like for the next time that I don't get lucky. I shouldn't assume African houses because of the tin on the roofs. It can be Cambodia, for example. And security is obviously a big thing for them here. No big surprise. All right, we're just going to go to Cambodia, where I have no idea, but I want to look at the map in general. They are above the equator, Cambodia. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, guys, thank you for hanging out with me on this one, because it was so much fun. I don't see a river, but I suspect it's somewhere anyway. What is that? What is that? What is that? I've never seen anything like this. What is that? 3 locations? I could have scored at either. Somebody sell me, and I missed all 3. 4. Okay. No, I created my 4th location, but wow, that's cool. That's pretty cool. For a game I thought I did rather well, I'm so disappointed with the very low scores, but I think I did get one country wrong, and that was I got Chile wrong for Puerto Rico. But you know, that's expected. I didn't need to study my flags and languages again. But thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time.